What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. Gonna start making our way through this place properly now. Let's drop down, get my blessed weapon back up, because clearly without it, skellies don't want to stay dead, so this thing is about to be my best friend. I'll be damned, the Black Knights do respawn. I didn't think they did. I am a paladin, you heathens! None of this dark magic can hurt me, for I have the power of God on my side. Can I pick up a new ring too? Magic damage on roll. That thing. Okay, so most of these are just doo-doo. No. No. I mean, if we're being honest, this isn't fair at all. I am a paladin with a giant, blunt damage, wholly infused weapon fighting skeletons. This is like locking a fat kid in a donut shop and telling him he can't eat the donuts. It's just not, it's not okay. I mean, they're already weaker to blunt damage. And then you add the holy on top of it, and it's just like, really? This is overkill, man. This isn't right. You're not the only one who knows how to buff. Sit down, heathen. Dozer axe. Falls into the great axe category. You stand no chance against me. I know this started as like a just strength playthrough. I'm sure a couple people are still like, why are you using Dragon Bone Smasher? Like, yo, this is plenty good. And to be fair, the last time I used the Dragon Bone Smasher, it was just silly. Like, that thing does... Dragon Bone Smasher is essentially a pre-nerf Fugs. It is absolutely unnecessary to ever use that. It's just that strong. Like, it just annihilates everything it touches. Which, I mean, to be fair, this isn't exactly challenging content for me right now, but I think part of it is I just know how to build a character. Everyone's always like, oh, I like, it's the same thing, you know, I play a Magic build. People are like, oh, you're making the game too easy. I play a Strength Poise build. Oh, you're making the game too easy. Like, man, the reality is, and the thing is, like, people that are like Soulsborne fanboys will never admit this, but the reality is Dark Souls isn't hard at all. You know, there's some challenge to it, but once you know enemy movesets, once you like know your weapon, you know what hits of your weapon to use when, like when to go for an AoE versus a straight smash, when it's going to be worth popping a poise and then just smashing your way through the enemy. Like, Dark Souls can be simplified down, and you can literally just smash tits with any build in the game. I mean, if you're playing Dex, you're able to just dodge everything. It's Fool's Flame. I don't remember if we sealed that one before. Infamous Gesture. Just the power of Pyromancies. Oh, Luck Adjust, huh? But yeah, I mean, the reality is Dark Souls, regardless of what build you use, everything in this fucking game is OP when you know what you're doing. That's what it comes down to. Everything is OP. Stagger the enemies down, you bop them and boop them, and then you're on your way. You get back here, you little shit. Night catch pull. I mean, and even if I didn't have Kirkhammer right now, there are plenty of other hammer weapons already in the game that you can do this shit with. Just the poison to follow up. I mean, we were doing fine with a greatsword earlier, now we're using this. Like, it's... Dark Souls is all about knowing just what to do in what situation. Though I will admit, the knockback on this thing is absolutely silly. That was just very satisfying. Foom sword? Like a baby foom? Break a guard strong from below, war cry. Low spinning slash or strong attack. Increase poise by 15%. Oh, let's fuck around with this for a second. It's kind of small, but... What's the scaling on this thing? DD. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Like, I think the only instance in which Dark Souls is truly challenging is challenge runs. Where like, oh, I'm gonna beat the whole game without leveling up, or no hit runs, or, you know, shit like that. Which I'm personally not a fan of that stuff, and you know, people have always asked me, you know, why don't I ever do why don't I ever do hitless runs or, you know, no death runs or no level up or, you know, whatever the stuff is. But at the end of the day, I think the biggest thing is I'm just the type of player I am. And I mean, you can see this across every game I play. You know, whether it's Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, Anthem, Assassin's Creed, Dragon Age, it doesn't matter. My whole thing, the thing that excites me in games is finding the combos that are OP and broken and disgusting and just so ridiculously strong that they probably shouldn't be allowed. That's where I get my kicks, you know. Some people get their kicks out of doing the challenge runs and seeing, you know, just how far can I go, you know, can I beat the entire game without taking a single hit? For me, I'd rather see how ridiculously powerful can I become and just steamroll everything. That's what makes my PP hard. Oh, Tomb Raider Dyphon. Dude had some mean fire damage, but unfortunately, you didn't have any poise. And if you don't have any poise and you fight the hammer guy, you're gonna have a bad time. You know, I never did find the thing. Maybe it's down below. There was the thing clearly said there was a blunt gem in the Catacombs of Carthus. It's got to be down there. It's probably down there with Horus. I mean, this is technically still the Catacombs, even though at this point it might as well just be. You're scary. Wake up, Mimic. Time to get to work, pal. Oh, what are you? Why are you here? Ah, there's the blunt gem. I think my favorite thing about ultra weapons like this. Oh, and there's a wolf's blade grass for me to get another blunt gem. I think my favorite thing though is just the fact that, like, when I am two-handing this hammer, nothing can parry me. When I am doing these swings, does not matter. I will destroy whatever it is. Come here, demon! And I'm gonna guess that this is 20%. Yep. 20% against demons. But you know, I should really try using those. What are you doing here? Stop this. I have to give up my defensive ring, but my defenses are getting pretty high up there now. Still though, flat 75. I don't know. I feel like they had to have nerfed that, you know? Because that's too much. That's too much. So if anything, I should stop using that ring. Just because even I know, I'm like, yeah, this is too much. Let's take that off. I mean, 75, that's a lot. Realistically, I think 50. 50 would be kind of balanced. But 75, no. Too much. Because at least the other ring that increases absorption, it, nerfs your ability to roll. So there's at least some downside to it, Anyway, let's go back to base. Oh, I don't really need to go back to base, do I? I could just take care of that right here. S scaling. Ooh, from 425 to 460. Dude, that is a jump. That is a big jump. Multiple black fire spots. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta decide what else. I could still use, you know what? I should pull out the, well, no. I need a one-hander in events that I need to have a fast weapon. And for a second I was like, oh, of course, I'll just use the butcher knife. Butcher knife is what I need. Which I like, but I feel like I should wait until I find the mini foom sword, like the one-hander foom. Mini fugs. I think that'd be a nice one-hander. Because I like this, but I've already played with this so much, I really want to mix it up. Pull in a different one-hander thing that I haven't dabbled in before. Sure, is it this way? Wait, what am I doing? I gotta spend this stuff. Wow, it's like nothing. I think another reason why my guy is just obliterating everything he fights, obviously, is I have on that thing that doubles my soul gain in exchange for all the enemies throughout the world, but just the type of player I am, it's like, oh, backstab fodder, got it. Oh, this is interesting. Lots of demons. God, this place is terrifying now. Holy shit. I'm dead. Wow. I don't know if I even want to go down there, dude. That is intense. The demon breathing down my neck the entire time. Like, Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can run and sprint. I mean, it makes this area infinitely more interesting than just being fucking filled with crabs. It was one of the dumbest decisions I think I've ever seen. this is the safe spot to kill the worm? Okay, no. You can still hurt the worm. It's just taking a while for it to get hit. No, maybe not. He must have modified the hitbox on the worm. So the worm got hit briefly. Pretty sure I bring this up every time we're here, but you'll know the lore that this worm is actually Solaire. This is what happened to Solaire after the maggots corrupted his mind. That's why you get lightning stake out of it, because it was your boy. Oh hell no, dude, get out of here. Oh my god, I'm already busy and now I got a pyromancer breathing down my neck. All right, buddy, come on. That was a bold move, Igor, but you shouldn't try and trade axe blows with a massive two-handed hammer. I promise you it will not work out in your favor. Jesus Christ, it's still shooting at me. Unbelievable. I think I'm at, what, 51? Is that a level? It might be a level. It's close. Just barely is. Alright. Let's, 22 minutes. Let's try and kill the boss real fast. And then, after that, we'll knock the boss out. And then we'll try and make our way to, throughout, like, the rest of the demon ruins. Hopefully it's not as filled with craziness as the start. This place is wild right now. You know, while this thing is stronger, it definitely feels like it's a bit slower than Kirkhammer. But boy, does it hit like a truck. Die, demon! I smite thy dawn with the will of a Templar! Don't forget, I do have on that 20% damage boost to Demon's Ring, so my damage may be a bit amplified here. This place is always such a grotesque scene. It's just like a big old demon gangbang. Figure there might be something added here, you know, like a piece of loot to grab or something cool. But nope, just dookie all over old Demon King. Oh shit, you know what? I wonder, Sigurd will move even if I don't talk to him, right? Because I don't want his quest line to mess up, because he's the earliest slab I can get. Actually, you know what? I should be able to, like, skip to the High Wall of Lothric. I want to say there's a port to the High Wall of Lothric, so I could go there and get a slab. Because once I upgrade this thing, I'm totally going to ascension it up higher. Alright, either way. Weird little freeze. With this done, I'm gonna wrap up, but first I will go take a peek and see what new weapons the demon has for us. Where am I going? Up here.
Aha, so.
Orbs of Judgment. One of the spells used by Sorcerer Sullivan after his ascension to Pontiff fires multiple Orbs of Judgment that seeks foes. That sounds badass. It's essentially just a stronger version of Crystal Hail, I guess. Great Sword of Judgment, 10, 20, 20. Sage's Stiletto. Oh, it's Sage. Profane Greatsword. Always been a big fan of that. Demon Machete. Quelaag's Fury Sword. Thrush Sword into the earth, releasing Untamed Chaos. 141800. That's cool. Demon King's Great Axe. Booth calls Flame within to flare. Smash foes. Great Hammer. Old King's Great Hammer. Stab Earth to trigger molten explosions. I don't really like 10 int, but I do like the idea of triggering molten explosions over and over again. You know, just to check it out, we'll pick that up. Ponty. Nah, Ponty stuff isn't really worth it.
Treat the fire.
But I at least want to check out the Fury Sword and Twin Fang. Oh man, it looks good. Cool. Oh, so look, it's like it's pooping out a little fireball. Man. You know, out of everything he's pulled into the game, I think this may be one of the best ones yet. Like, this one looks really good. And the flame effect on, like, just the blade part of the sword. It's just like a super long falchion. Oh, man. Okay, I like this a lot. I did a build with this back in Dark Souls 1, and it looks so good here. And what was great about this is, back in the day at least, it used to scale off of like your humanity, so you wouldn't even worry about your stats because the scaling was kind of ass, you know, ED, EE. And it was more fire damage than anything, so I wonder if I infuse this with fire, if it would just beef it up even more. Let's take a peek.
What?
So the physical damage would become almost non-existent, but I would gain more scaling in the fire department. Probably one of those weapons that's just better off left as it is. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up here though. Well, I don't know. Do I want to go through the whole demon area? It's kind of like one of those optional zones, but probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know. We'll think about it, and we'll figure it out by the next part. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys then.